Well, apart from the Sandy Bottom project under the initial Christie Pratt administration, there were a number of inquiries regarding new Defense Force vessels for the Bahamas. Well, those plans have progressed, and now the Defense Force is about to implement bases in Abaco, West Grand Bahama, and Bimini. The Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Munro, revealing those plans and when work is expected to begin.
West Grand Bahama and South Bimini will soon be the new centers for Defense Force base. According to Minister of National Security Wayne Munro, a contingency plan is underway, adding that the next step for West Grand Bahama and South Bimini is the acquisition of the land, which is currently privately owned.
So the plans under the Sandy Bottom project was there's going to be bases in the north, in the central, and the south Bahamas. All you need to do is think about it. If a vessel is patrolling in the southern Bahamas and it has to leave and come back every time to Coral Harbor, that's a lot of fuel you burn unnecessarily. The same thing for the northern Bahamas. And so that is the plan. And so the base for Grand Bahama would be in West Grand Bahama to protect the passage of migrants and otherwise between us and the U.S., and there would be one also in Bimini for the same reason in poaching.
Minister Munro furthering that the former Minister of West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Obi Wilchcombe, while alive, scoped out various locations for a site in South Bimini, a base for Cooperstown Port, and a coastal radar in Marsh Harbor Port.
So this is a comprehensive build-out. It's not just something comes up and we choose to pull things out there. The Defense Force is planning capital developments across its different regions.
The minister stating that this base is not only important for Grand Bahama, but the Bahamas at large, as these bases depict climate resilience and environmental sustainability.
Just as the Marines who live in New Providence just drive to work and we don't have to worry about putting them up and paying for accommodations for them, it would be the same sort of economic benefit if we have now more and more Marines from the areas where these bases are located. So from Bimini, from Grand Bahama, from Abaco, from Inagua, from Ragged Island, and from the other southern islands where it's not just you coming up to New Providence to have to rent and live in New Providence. You'll be able to serve where you live, where you're domiciled. So that's also very exciting, not only for the island, but for the Defense Force in an expanded recruitment.
Now, some may question if this move is politically motivated by the upcoming by-election. The minister makes it clear that he and the late Minister Obi Wilchcombe was promoting these plans since September 2021.
He had just pressed us on the rebuilding of the West End Police Station, which we got condemned early on when we came in. And there was a process engaged in doing that. So unless people think that we had a crystal ball, when I prepared my address for Abaco Outlook, there was no way at all in April of this year, which is when the Defense Force sent me the paper, having worked with Minister Wilchcombe as to where the bases would be located.
Now there is a proposed public-private partnership for the construction of the bases in Northern Command. The Cooperstown base will also be developed in the proposed development of the Abaco port. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jolanda Thompson Everest.